Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, the very special stream. We finally got the missing James stuff. So before James went away for I don't know, I guess it's been over a month now. It's been like a month and a bit. Um the Gala sisters copyright struck my channel, so I was like, I am taking a 12-hour break. And then he never came back, and I never got that video. But there's this other channel that uploaded like an hour of it. Um, I'll link it in the description. I was trying to do that, and then I was like, I'm taking too long. I gotta just come over here. I'm not using their video anyways. I have a video from someone else with like the full. I think it's like 3 hours. We're not gonna watch all the 3 hours, but a big chunk of the most crazy part of it, where he was like in the I think a McDonald's or something. He ate 2 cheeseburgers and then he just started walking around talking crazy. And I think this is the same night that he got kicked out of the park for supposedly being mischievous. We'll say for now, until I'm a little bit more into the stream and YouTube will be happy with me. So in that time, I will I'll say hello to y'all. Phil, how you doing tonight? Transparent Jersey Girl, I hope you're doing well. Mission Squirrel, hope you're doing well as well. Des, how are you doing? My Flock, great to see ya. Rome Picks, hope you're doing well as well. Happy New Year. I was doing my Gemini stuff, Jeff. Yep, just being a crazy Gemini. I'm missing. I'll turn up. I'll always turn up eventually somewhere. Um, yeah, okay, so let's get in here. Kenny, hello as well. So I got him here. This is about 40 minutes in. I was skimming through like the first 40 minutes, not really doing much. He's in the dark. He's muttering to himself, not really saying much. Then this is right before the restaurant. So yeah. And I'll link, like I said, that other random channel that got like an hour of this and put it up like a few days ago. I was reading the comments. I seen people were like, we gotta let Steve know. No one let me know. Let me know. You guys gotta let me know when there's things, because it ended up getting us like the full 3 hours. But yeah, anyways, there we go.
Seeing on the bright side, this is how I was raised to think, is I may look absolutely ridiculous. At least I'm warmer than I would be if I wasn't wearing the blanket.
From what I heard, he is still in Hollywood, but this is from November 20th. This is like I have to upload on the archive channel from the 17th to the 20th. I don't know why I didn't do the 17th to the 19th. So I got to update the archive channel as well.
It would be a lot colder without the blanket. I will freeze tonight, but on the bright side, I may not freeze to death.
Okay, that's Conger. Conger, I didn't recognize you because it's Ghost of JoJo's Bathroom Syrup. And I don't know what your profile picture is, but yeah, I think that's Conger.
See, I'm the type of person that really doesn't like people interrupting any part of my internal processes. Let it be known.
Come on, Jimmy. Let me see what he's doing. I think he's almost at the restaurant.
This blanket is tricky because it's like, on one hand, I could press the blanket against my body where like you'd think, oh, I'll be warmer. And then I'm warmer for a short time. But because of how cold the air is, when I press the blanket against my body, over a short period of time, it then becomes cold. And then so the blanket is cold because of how cold the air is. I hold it away from my body, right? Not have it totally against my body. And I am warm, but at the same time, I can feel a breeze coming through, you know?
This is a Michael Scottism. I don't think that. Does that make any sense? I don't think that makes any sense, guys. Phil, what are you having at Sprinks? Sprinks is a lovely lady, all right? And you guys got to get along.
Sorry.
This was November 20th at around 7 p.m., I think, Pacific.
I'm going to say it this way. When you can't laugh at the most disastrous, like when you can't laugh at your own emotions, you haven't been through enough. I'm sorry to say it that way, but like for how much I've been through, I can't do anything except laugh. The thing is, sometimes people think I'm laughing at what they're going through. I'm laughing at my own experience of the emotions that you're sharing with me because I'm like coping with you. Yeah. That is what I'm doing. I'm coping with you. When I laugh at when it sounds like I'm laughing at your pain, I'm laughing at my experience of your pain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been gone since November. Since November. All right, he's not doing much. We're gonna skip to the restaurant part. That was really far. Okay. So let's see. It should be. This is right before the restaurant. I don't know what he's doing. Sprinks is one of my best friends. She is a good person. I don't know why Phil doesn't like her so much. I mean, the mic shuffling was better than whatever noise this is. I mean, maybe I had to smuggle the live stream in. This is a very shocked face. I don't know. Surprise face. Can I zoom in just a little bit so it's hey, no more border? That was just a lie, apparently. Bonhams. I was looking for it too. Oh no. I don't know if James is gonna make your head any better. Let's speed this up a bit. We can like 1.5 speed until he starts talking. Like, why isn't he talking? All right, we gotta jump ahead. This is crazy. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, is he his lips look like they're moving finally? In 9 minutes?
These aren't the streets.
Okay.
There haven't been streets in America in 50 years.
What? Where do people drive their cars then? What does he mean there's hasn't been streets in America for over 50 years?
It's not the type of streets you're talking about.
Happy birthday, Raven. Oh my goodness. I thought he was going to talk. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Walking around now? No.
See it get thrown out, you know? I don't see anyone grabbing it, but I don't want to steal, you know? That's you.
Okay, so Chrissy Matherson says, or I guess Bottom Food got him the cheeseburgers he's gonna be mad about. I don't know why he would be mad about cheeseburgers.
Did I hear 1669 or 105? 105. All right, thank you. Oops.
Yeah, it probably means the mean streets. How you doing, Sergeant Joe?
Thank you for the 2 hamburgers. At least I have like 800 empty calories to get me through to like 11 p.m. I will die far more slowly now.
Do you think he talks during eating the hamburgers, or do you think we can skip eating the hamburgers?
I'm lying. At least it tastes good. That's a good last meal.
Good last meal, huh? You thought I was gonna die this night.
What I will tell you is, until now, I had no idea how many people are in prison for things they didn't do, and like on death row. I found out tonight. Super fucked up.
How many people? Give us a ballpark.
And I am going to do something about it. I don't know if you saw in the news, they released that guy that was in prison for 7 years that was on death row. who had been beaten by the cops and didn't actually do anything. And it was just a bunch of white guys who got away with putting him in prison. I don't know if you guys heard while I was on live, the people that threatened to put me in prison and have me inoculated or whatever the word is. Yeah, they said that on live stream.
Inoculated? What is? I don't even know what that is. Actually, let's look it up.
Recorded and sent across the internet.
Inoculated.
I'm not sure why I'm sitting here with 2 hamburgers, but it's a good start, I guess.
Immunize against a disease by introducing effective material. They're gonna give you a COVID shot.
Thank you, Chrissy. Should get a cup of water. I need to stay away from the caffeine because, like, as much as I want the caffeine, there's days where I can't get it. So, like, I end up with a caffeine headache. I end up with a migraine when I can't get soda.
Do you think he meant institutionalized? That would make a lot more sense. Inoculated.
Oh, that's okay.
Ah. Indoctrinated would make a hell of a lot more sense and be a lot closer to inoculated. Yeah, okay.
I get a free water cup. I already had a lot of water. Then I put soda in it, and it's stealing. And I don't think you understand that it's stealing. I appreciate what you're saying. I learned from the Irish that it is stealing.
What did the Irish teach you? That the Irish were like, you can't take fountain soda and put it in your own container. That's stealing. An Irish man taught him this.
Because most of them don't steal. I don't need more water. I've had plenty. I'll end up getting swollen feet and gangrene, but I figure you already know that.
Yeah, that's the master plan. Get James to drink too much water.
I've been dealing with this since I was 8 years old.
In fucking California, where there's a drought like 90% of the time.
I know what I'm doing.
He doesn't.
I take on the thoughts of men myself, literally. Not figurative. I am being figurative. I think the phrase is "bring the rain." They have a fire department if it really gets that bad. I can knock on the door and get a blanket.
Does Jimmy deserve an emoji? I don't even think so. Where is he? Where he disappeared? James comes back, he can have an emoji. Right now, he's just some guy from the past that we observe.
Don't make me go there. Know that I will. I survive. That's what I do. I will tell you to F off and then turn right around and ask for help. If I need it, I will. If I end up needing help, I'm going to ask.
Chris never answered me, Rand. I'll never know.
What I'm doing is finishing a burger and hoping that there may be someone to get me another one and more food because I am starving. Thank you for the offer. I am at the McDonald's in Carpinteria and I am desperate for a meal. and willing to endure A-list level celebrity embarrassment to get a meal because I don't care because I'm hungry and it's about principle. It's about the topic of the issue. It isn't about money. If it were, I'd stop pretending it's about money.
We're gonna get hit with copyright, but it's okay. At least this is fun copyright.
King Jock. Donald's. See, I don't have an ability to cash in my beans. I don't have an ability to cash in the gold beans, so I end up spending them on.
This was like the first weirdo, Jeff. This was like I don't know. He's really bad though. He's really bad. Other than Matty R, he might be the worst one. This one just fell in my lap. I did not go out looking for this guy.
People who broadcast.
I don't know what happened. I think he has the mic covered. Because that's what he does. No, Jimmy's not worse than Matt. Maddie is like peddling fake cancer cures and people actually take him seriously. No one takes James seriously. Take your hand off your mic. My goodness. But yeah, Maddie is way worse than James. Times 1,000 million.
The one in Copacabana, in California. Oh, if it sounds bad, I mean, could you get me some more?
No, it's not like your mic sounds bad. I've said this before, but like he's streamed for so long, you think he'd know not to cover the mic or how not to cover the mic? Or how?
You can order it in the app. Put it for table 105. Sound level is bad.
Yeah. Now he's going to be like, it must be your connection. After he knows he moved his fucking hand away. Watch.
Yeah. It is what it is.
No, it was your fucking hand over the mic.
Better than freezing outside. Hi, how are you? Okay.
And Madiar shot his dog and gave someone an STD and was strangling a woman and got stabbed. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If we're comparing apples to oranges here.
It's just like, I always love sitting in the middle of a power struggle, starving, while everybody else is fighting over nothing.
What power struggle?
It's wonderful. Literally the story of my life.
And Madiar takes like dying people's last $5,000. It's like, this will cure your cancer. This will cure your cancer. Then they die. They can't get their money back because they're fucking dead. No, this is from the 20th November 20th.
Are you excited for when the power grid goes down? It's going to be wonderful.
Like James, did James ever do anything substantial with his money? Because I don't think he has any money. He can't even accept money because he's stateless and he doesn't have a bank account or anything. So you have to like buy him food at the place through the app and then tell him the order number, and that's how he picks it up, or buy him a gift card or something. He's very particular on how you give him money. Makes it hard to be a homeless person.
I got an AT&T message about it today.
I've seen Matty R's full ass. Matty R, I'm sure, has tried to whore his ass out too. I don't know. I will say Matty R is more evil than James every day of the week.
They don't send out warnings for the power grid shutting down. I got one. But what do I know? I'm only worth torturing until you get information that's useless to you. Who knows what else I might know when that's the stuff being sent to me. Since apparently knowledge is more important than life.
Don't know.
Price is high, value is high. Currently for me, supply is high. And it looks like the account's running low. So,
That's true.
If you could send a meal my way, I appreciate you.
Matty R doesn't have any. Does he have kids? I don't know if he has kids. I don't have like something to come back with that, but I still think Matty R has done more evil in the world than James, I guess.
Instead, I have people, coming to me to be the bank, which is kind of cool. But it would be cooler to be the bank if I had food in my stomach.
You have the 2 cheeseburgers or hamburgers in your stomach.
I'm operating on a system that's obsolete, and I don't have access to cash. I need food. I have everything else except food and clothing. But,
You don't have shelter. You don't have like a car. Or what? You don't have anything. What is he talking about? I have everything I need except food and clothing. There's 2 fucking pretty essential things, but I don't know why he's acting like he has like a place to rest his head or any kind of shelter.
Food is kind of a constant. Clothing seems to be something that a continuous amount of homeless people need.
Oh, Phil.
Ergo, no pillow. I know you said you were going to get me more food. It's just like, I'm going to have to leave soon. Unless you actually do get me more food, I'm probably going to have to leave because I have like a limit.
Did he eat all the food already? I saw him eat like 2 bites of the hamburger. I was prepping myself to have to watch him eat. I don't think he ate much.
How long I could be here? Like I know I had like the leverage. I actually hate that word.
Do you?
I'd rather freeze outside than have to deal with more drama. I have way more than I want right now to begin with, drama-wise. Hello, Don Amigo. Don Amigo, you want to give me something to eat? You were making me uncomfortable earlier. Maybe you want to make me comfortable now instead.
What was she doing to make you uncomfortable, though? There's only one stream. I was supposed to come back and do another one. But the thing with Matty R is he's selling a machine that I know nothing about. Like, I don't know science or electricity or any of that shit, right? So me coming around and being like, this is a scam because common sense says it's a scam is not going to beat Matty R's pseudoscience bullshit. And then it just really triggers me because of the fucking cancer patients, right? So there's a bunch of cancer patients who believe this nonsense and are buying these machines thinking they're going to get their cancer cured, and they're not, and they're not going to get their money back. So I don't know. I have to get better, Kenny, before I actually do something about Matty R. And it's sad, but one day we'll get there.
Am I being too honest? I was asking if you could get me a burger from McDonald's. I'm like super hungry and I'm trying to avoid going outside because it's freezing cold out there. And I am gonna be sleeping outside tonight. It's really, really freaking cold. Like, I have to sleep outside in the freezing cold, barely eat everything every day, beg on the internet nonstop daily, while listening to scumbags tell me to shut my mouth. Do you have any idea what that's like? It's constant torture. I would have to go through it if I decided to sign up with a faction of like some form of society that's totally inappropriate and obsolete. Instead, I like to stay on cue with things and continue to take the beatings from people who haven't been properly educated, aka bullies. They circle like animals.
This is why I think Matty R is worse as well. It's like, okay, they both have like the same MO kinda, and they're both piece of shit women abusers. But Matty R is successful at his scam, and James is not. You know what I mean? Matty R hasn't come across a Repsion yet, or like someone who could actually point out his bullshit. At least to the point where like it's gonna affect him. So I don't know. It'll happen. It'll 100% happen. I just don't know when.
Didn't I just eat a 200 calorie empty calorie burger? Yes, I did just eat 2 empty calorie burgers.
Yeah, the baby is doing well with the mother and family members on that side. James is not allowed to have any contact with them or the kid. Thank God. He violated the restraining order once, but it looks like he's being a good little boy and keeping himself in California, which is another reason why we got to kind of keep our eye on him. And Conger apparently says he's at a homeless shelter in California. He's got boots on the ground. So you all should thank Conger because I wouldn't be doing that shit. And it's hard to see what the fuck he's up to when he's not on Bigo asking for money and hamburgers.
Me show my endless gratitude, considering I may not live to the morning. There was a point where I was like this silent little pretend homeless person. Now I'm a mature adult that says fuck you. And the horse you wish you rode in on, but couldn't afford. Same as me. Been a while, huh? I'm not gonna have a virtual fling with somebody while I'm sleeping outside.
I mean, you kind of did though. You did with Svetlana or something. I can't remember. It was Chris's catfish. He was like an actual girl, but they were catfishing him. And I don't think we ever got any of those messages. You guys got to ask Chris for those. But he did do that. I don't know why he's saying he wouldn't. But yes, Kenny, that is the same guy. Conger interviewed his wife, and we watched that.
I probably wouldn't have a virtual fling indoors. I'm normal, healthy, and appreciate human contact.
It is hard to beat Phil, but think about all the dead people who sought out fucking Maddie's miracle cure instead of actual cancer treatments, who spent their last $5,000 on this bullshit instead of like actual cancer treatments, you know? So it's like they're both evil. I'm just saying, one's a little more evil.
Now we're doing this in a McDonald's. You ever have an ant ask you for food? Ask you for your food?
Ants don't usually speak with me, but so no.
Me neither. They kind of just try to take it because they think it's like something they're allowed to touch. I'm not going to do a soda because I'm going to end up getting bloated tonight, like in the limbs.
It could pay for something though. It could pay for the cab rides to the treatment and back, and I don't know. You pay the hospital bill later. I don't like Matty R. Matty R is an evil person.
And with how cold it's going to be, having my limbs be swollen is going to cause either gangrene or it's going to lead to some form of pre-diabetes. So I'm guessing like we wrapped it up for the night as far as me eating. We're going to do the starve me out thing and hope that you could keep siphoning me for information. Even though based on my resources, I don't really need to worry about whether or not you're alive.
Resources. What resources are these, James? I mean, he's always going on about his resources. Can't tell us what they are.
I don't like taking that route. I've learned that it's smart to take that route when people think they're going to like smoke me out. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Go ahead and smoke me out. Good luck figuring out who you're going to blame for it. It's all recorded. I'm going to take a walk through town. Hopefully I find something.
What are you planning to find? More hamburgers?
If I don't, I will curl up in a ball and say fuck it. What I'm saying is, I'm going to squeeze my hands and I'm going to be a boss by the end of the week. Again. What I will tell you is the more I go through this, the more bitter I'm becoming. You are not going to like me when I'm bitter. I'm successful when I'm bitter. You can't stop me when I'm bitter. You don't want me to get bitter.
You won't like me when I'm bitter. It's like the fucking Hulk, but being bitter. Scam is a scam. I understand people's desperation and willingness to take a chance. No, for sure. Of course. If you're dying, you're going to try anything, right? Which makes it even more evil. Because, like, people who give James money, like, there's so many warning signs about James all over the place. And you got people who are literally DM you being like, hey, just so you know, I seen you guy gave him a fucking hamburger or whatever. He did all this shit, you know? And then if you're still stupid enough to give him your money because you feel bad for James, then that's kind of like on you. I think like Matty R is preying on people a lot more than James just kind of being like it's very obvious as James that like he doesn't deserve any money. So yeah, you know.
And I'm always just a little bit faster than what you can handle, or stop, or change, or affect, or control. So since we want the volume lower, from what I'm told, maybe quit being a dick. Because the phone for me isn't a necessity. For me, it's a necessity for you. I don't do my phone work. You don't live. I didn't make it that way. They're your rules.
So if James doesn't get his work done, we die. Those are some pretty high stakes, guys. But like, I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to see if I'll wake up tomorrow morning if I don't give James money, you know?
Now, I could throw the blanket on and think that I'm walking out like a boss or a G. I'm pretty sure I would just look like a fake homeless person who thinks he's cool.
Or I could cover the mic so we don't know anything I'm saying. Yeah, we could do that too.
So I'm going to leave it under my arm, the way it's been for the last decade, and take a walk.
Leave your blanket under your arm, okay, and take a walk because you don't want to be a true G throwing your blanket on. Like, who the fuck would think he's a G if you're throwing his blanket on?
Wish me luck. Hopefully this time around I find some wabaki. It's Japanese for shoes. I learned it in Tokyo Drift. You're welcome. All right.
Tokyo Drift. You guys think I'm in the movie, but I was in the real Tokyo Drift. That's what it means, guys.
Well, who's ready to make it even worse? Me too. It's really not funny at all. You know who's laughing? All the people who are fucking spoiled by their society. I'm not laughing a goddamn moment because I'm in it. I'm actually having to do this shit. I don't find it funny at all.
You know what? I'll give that to James. I never see James laughing. Darker Fuck's always like, you'll never see me smile. And then I see a video with him smiling with his friends, having a good time, which is fine. Like, I want him to smile. But James, I never see James smile. Unless he's like stolen a dog and in a hotel and fucking a traveling nurse. Then I think he was smiling then, but that was very short lived. He did go to jail twice. So the first time he was sentenced for a year. I think he maybe got out after 9 months. Then violated the restraining order, got sent back to jail for I think 6 months. I could be wrong though. And now that he's out again now. This is like his time being out. I'm surprised he hasn't gone back to jail yet, to be honest, but he's very compliant with the cops now, you could say. He filmed his last interaction with them, and all this shit he talks like he's a big guy. He shut the fuck down when the cops were actually in front of him.
Motherfuckers eat their asses off and do whatever the hell they want. I do their work. They turn around, take the paycheck home, and that's why they have the audacity to laugh. Me personally, I take this shit seriously, and I hate doing it. On top of that, but they're too pussy bitch to do their own work, so why not?
I don't know what he's talking about here exactly. If he's talking about his like special ops thing, or if he's talking about like content creators that use his content. Either or, no.
Bitch, pussy, bitch. I don't know. One or the other, same thing.
So, like, I don't know. I don't want to just go out and be homeless. Would you guys want to see that? Maybe I should try doing that. And then if he's talking about like fighting crime, I haven't seen James fight any crime out on these streets as a digital Batman or digital Deadpool and homeless Batman. That's what he was calling himself.
Oh, don't worry. They'll they'll let me know I'm wrong by proving me right. They're damn good at it. See, now I would go over to IHOP, considering the manager over there is Irish, and like literally like
he's on an Irish kick today. I have no idea why.
It's a thing. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. I don't want to be demeaned by someone who hasn't gotten over being demeaned by his previous generation by taking it out on his own or something.
I'm too creaky? Crikey? Because it's Australia? What do you mean creaky? Like my bones creak? I don't creak. So I can like my knuckles crack and shit. Creaky?
I think similar, I should say. Because realistically, based on my connections, I should be.
He's like homeless by choice. He would have apartments and stuff and jobs, and then he just quits the job and then leaves the apartment and goes on a trip across America where he's going to document it, and he ends up being homeless. He's been like in and out of homelessness for like years. It's basically homelessness by choice. He's stateless now. He can't get a job. He can't get money. He's just a stubborn guy.
eating IHOP every fucking meal.
So you can say mental illness, I guess, because you have to be mentally ill for that to make sense, you know?
Of every day without being charged any money for it. But I haven't had anything except a belated birthday gift. Belated birthday, pancake stack that had to be handed to me from outside due to the request for me not to come inside. Should we talk about that? Because I'm not redoing it. You can just lose a lot of customers you shouldn't have. And a flashlight that is actually illegal.
A flashlight that's illegal? Okay. Never heard of that before. Never heard of that. And my ankles they don't creak, they crack. Cracky ankles, I guess. But I just can't be a ninja. That's all that means.
That I could put on camera unless you turn it off. Or put it on a regular setting. I'm sorry, I'm behind a lady who thinks she's a cop.
Go be homeless just to show you my ankles can take homelessness.
And I'm in front of a cop that thinks he's a lady. Get it?
A cop that thinks he's the late. Oh, no, I don't get it.
I'm going to wait for Creep Show to pass by. To go around the corner. I'm talking about the creepy old lady with the flashlight that could give seizures. Okay.
Is it a strobe flashlight?
At least she don't give a fuck. She's white. It's typical. They've gotten away with way too much shit. Not gonna lie to you.
James, you're white. What are you? Oh my goodness.
Thankfully, though, it's made them stupid. They still think they can get away with anything, and it makes them really dumb with most of their decision-making processes when it comes to people that are beyond the local environment. Like dealing with state and federal stuff, it's much easier to get my way with them. Like, I could actually go with the brainwash shit they're trying to do to me with the flashlight and all that, and I could still ream their asses and tear their heads off and win. God's honest truth. Like, I could be totally brainwashed and they will still melt in their shoes. They don't know it. So, like, I'm gonna try to, like, avoid the whole situation. But I blacked out once, and I'm pretty sure, like, a couple dozen million people died.
This fucking thing.
So, like, we're gonna try to avoid doing that again, since they're fucking stupid, not realizing this time it's gonna be them that dies, because it'd be balancing out the scale. Let's find another way to balance out the scale. What do you say? That's what I say. We find another way to balance out the scale. Because all I want is a goddamn cheeseburger. Fuck. Make sure I don't get dairy. Aren't you funny? When you guys are done with the psycho-religious bullshit, I don't give a fuck. I want food.
What? Psycho-religious bullshit because you didn't get cheese on the hamburgers, the free hamburgers?
Playing a role. I wasn't pretending to be Satan. I'm hungry. I'm not religious. I'm not trying to play a social role. If you think me to be playing the role of Satan, it's because I fit the social moniker to that level legitimately. And it's an existence beyond some religious notion. It isn't fucking religious. It's like based on actual people that have been placed in a box for people that don't understand reality.
I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about, my bit. But yeah, I guess Satan is lactose intolerant. That's why the psycho-religious bullshit behind not getting him a cheeseburger.
We're literally like an education tool for the retarded gods.
I think he means like, yeah, he blacked out and people died because of it, because he thinks like he's fighting crime. He thinks he's protecting people or something. That's what he tells his audience. At least that's what he was telling his audience right before he went away for all this time. So it's pretty par for the course. It's gotten a lot more crazy and less believable as time's gone on. He used to say stories about like, I've been able to murder people legally because the government told me to, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. I didn't get paid for it, and then they just put me out into the streets after. Like, that never happened. He's documented his life very thoroughly from about 2016 up until now, and none of that is true. So I don't know why he thinks people would think it's true. He's also changed his name a bunch of times now. He's trying to say that all this stuff that he went to jail for was actually just his brother. You know, it's pretty loopy.
Worth it. You know what I should do? I am. You know what? I'm gonna ask Subway. I don't care if I'm not allowed. Suck my dick. I'm gonna ask anyway.
Why aren't you allowed to ask Subway?
That way, whoever calls goes to prison because it's a Subway thing. And if they don't, maybe I get food, maybe I don't.
He stalked your account, really?
I don't have any issues with asking them for sustenance. I can get some full calories, and
Subway has full calories. McDonald's has empty calories, guys. It's both like fast food garbage. I think it's a calorie is a calorie. I forgot that he identifies as 18 as well. He's not. He's like 29. I think he's almost 30.
Maybe live through the night. As of right now, I think everyone knows I won't live through the night, and they think it's fucking hilarious. But they don't think that I know that that's how they actually feel. What they don't realize is how unhealthy they are. Like when you feel that way about somebody, you probably aren't okay. Wish me luck. Wish me like a lot of luck.
Good luck, James Saroka. I don't think you're going to get your food.
I'll get some cucumber, some spinach, and some greens no,
I don't know what the Walk of Life is. Is this the Walk of Life? It's like the Game of Life, but a song? I hear them making a sandwich. I don't want to miss him. Ask for whatever he's going to ask for. I died in your house tonight. That song. Elton John. Maybe.
Listen, the next person to call me by the wrong name is going to get kicked out the same way this person's getting kicked out.
Brett Manuel called him James because his name is James, not Step Palpinick. Palpinick? I think it was that. Palpinick?
You know what my name is. Act like you don't. No need to act.
Remember when James wanted to start a business with me? But I couldn't call him James either. Then he was too scared to talk to me. Crazy times.
I spend money on accident when I go places. Cash? I don't have any. This is reality, quote unquote. Hi. Hey, let me ask you.
All right, here's it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we're waiting for.
I don't know how Subway works in this way, but I don't have any cash, and I don't have access to money, and I have to sleep outside tonight.
I don't know how Subway works, but this is all my problems in life.
Is there any chance you could help me out with some meat? because the only resources they have in the area are religious, and I'm not religious.
So he doesn't want to go to the church to get help.
I kind of like have to ask for help getting food.
Subway, you're my only hope.
Is there any way you could help me with something to eat? Okay. I understand. Have a good day. Or evening. Have a good night.
Nope. It is Tiny Dancers. That's Elton John, right?
All right. Well, that's that. I'm going to go die now. Fuck all of you. Hopefully not literally, because you don't deserve to be fucked.
You had 2 fucking cheeseburgers. Hamburgers, sorry. I keep forgetting they're just hamburgers. But that's better than nothing.
Based on the actual standards, not your religious standards. You're all supposed to be sterilized based on the standards you go by in the society you subscribe to.
Bro, what?
Sterilized means you can't have children.
Subway lady didn't give me a free sandwich, so now it's the fucking fake Bigo chat's fault. The bot's fault. Because this is the day he was blocking everyone too. Like every real person he was blocking. That's why I tapped out. I was like, no more of this. And then I missed this. That's why it's taken us to the fucking 2024 to see this.
More than likely, most of you won't anyway. For a plethora of reasons.
Right.
Depending on who it's referring to. Depending on who I'm referring to. At least I got rid of the guy covering for the Subway guy. Oh, check it out. Now the vibes are telling me to say, hey, it's a little girl.
Bro, what? What did I just hear?
But I feel like that probably isn't, the appropriate thing to say. My opinion. They're like, why aren't you following our rules? Because I don't live by your goddamn fucking dumbass rules.
Is he having like a schizophrenic episode here? Is the voices in his head telling him to say this and he's like fighting with them? There's no one in chat saying this. What the fuck is he talking about?
That's why. You got a problem with it, stay away from me. You okay with it? Buy me some lunch at dinner time during the evening.
Buy me lunch at dinner during the. This is getting crazy. I forgot to show you guys the others. There's 2 spiders now back there, and there's no more Christmas lights because it's not Christmas anymore. And now there's no dead fucking pixel on the screen, right? Isn't that fancy? And yeah, okay. I just thought I'd show you guys that. We'll go back to.
It all makes sense no matter what, according to your rules. You shouldn't have moved. I can see your license plate. I like cheeseburgers. Oh no, you guys have no idea how fucking good at this I am. Like I literally built international fame through reverse extortion, aka law enforcement.
International fame through reverse extortion.
I was never a cop, but like I caught so many people. And there were people that were trying to hurt me. It was all self-defense, nonstop. God's honest truth. When I was younger. Ouch. Now I don't do it, but like I'm starting to get there. This is the part where they throw food at me so I don't have to do it. Because I'm getting to the point where I will.
Do what? Like, yeah, you're right, Lucy Goosey. He's having full-on conversations. He's blocked everybody.
Mercilessly.
the masses, just anyone who will listen.
How are you?
Yes.
Alive, unlike you. You know what? On that note, based on who I am, what's the difference between asking a Subway for help and asking a cult place for help?
A cult place? What's a cult place?
I'd rather ask a cult than a church. At least a cult won't try to burn me at the stake if I don't follow the rules. They'll just leave me half dead in the middle of the night, struggling to breathe, hoping no one notices. And
James, how do you think cults work? Have you been a part of any cult? I know like you were trying to start your own cult, your little peace cult, but like what you think people just leave cults? People would argue that like Scientology is a cult because they don't let people fucking leave. And then all those people who wore those Nikes who ended up dying who couldn't leave the cult. Usually cults don't let you fucking leave. The church, I think they may want you to stay, but they're not going to force you to. James has a very skewed scope of reality. It's fucking insane.
that they could blame nature. Bzzz. Do you hear that? That's the sound of leverage.
What leverage?
Leverage smells like bacon. Should I go to Rusty's? See, that's like that's what I've been trying to avoid this. Like I've been trying to avoid going to the local places.
I don't know what Rusty's is. I guess it's a local establishment that's like a mom and pop place. It's not like, I don't know, McDonald's or Subway or Taco Bell. Does he end up at Taco Bell? I remember him. I think he just frequents the same places because I seen him at the same McDonald's in this other stream. I thought this was from the 18th. On the 18th, apparently he did the exact same fucking shit, except he didn't have headphones on a certain part. And I was like, oh, this is a different fucking video. So I don't know. Do we get to see him talk to the people at Rusty's?
Because like that's where I really could leverage. And like I don't want to be a dick, you know? Then they're gonna be like, all right, we cut off the power, you can't da, da, da. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. You're never gonna know what I'm gonna do.
One of these days, Skeleton. Don't worry. One of these days.
Because I'm smart enough not to tell you the thing I'm gonna do that's a couple steps close to like how far you could think ahead. Like however far you think ahead, I'm probably like 5 steps ahead of that. Plus, I ain't gonna tell you the 5 steps that lead to the further step you could comprehend. Like I will always stay 5 steps ahead of you. Plus the 5 steps that you could wrap your head around. I'm gonna let you try to figure out on your own.
Right.
Where am I going? Back to camp, to base camp. Now that I'm safe to say it out loud. God, oh my God, you have no idea how much I would love.
Like a camping ground, right? I think he was staying like in a camping ground area, but not in the real camping ground. That was like how he described it.
To watch somebody try to get me off that property. Holy fuck. It's just what I'm saying is like, I've never gotten to see anyone get hit by a bus. But like, that's how close in proximity the karma, quote unquote karma is at this point. We're going to call it karma. It's more of a social algorithm thing, but the point is like, I'm literally as an individual, not covering for anybody or any of that.
Yeah, he's in California right now. He said Rusty's is on the water. Like it's a boat restaurant. Do we get to see him go on a boat? I didn't see him on a boat when I skipped through it. That'd be crazy.
I have jurisdiction over all the state parks in the nation. Like I could go into a state park and like tell people what to do. And if they didn't do what I said, they would end up dealing with problems. Isn't that fucking wild? And it's in part because like I'm supposed to be like in a situation where like I'm like with somebody and we're going to the state parks and the national parks and we're seeing all the places, getting all the stamps and everything. And I had a rager, bro. I was mad. So I did what had to be done. People thought that I was going to hurt people. Instead, I helped people. And they're like, holy shit, you saved America. I'm like, well, you know what I'll do? I'll keep that. Because it's fun, you know?
Mud pit, that sounds fucking crazy. When I was homeless, I stayed in a campground and a guy paid my fees and then he asked me to kill him because he was suicidal. True story. I hope you didn't, because then, like, I don't know, someone could jump out behind a tree and be like, I'm going to get you for murder now, and then sue you for $1 billion. So I hope that didn't happen.
So I did. And now I'm going to throw it away. Because I didn't keep it for me. And I'm by myself. So that's that. Can't replace the one and only. You always try. You always fail. Is what it is. I would rather protect the local community because they don't have anything to do with my past, as far as I know. I'd rather not know now anyway. I don't want to know, you know. God forbid it was something bad and I'm out here starving and angry. I wouldn't have an issue with pulling food right off their plate. That's the truth. I really wouldn't. So, like, I'd rather not know right now. That way I make the mature decision. Rock on, he goes. Well, they really think I'm like playing the role of a Satan or something. You really don't. Like, that's the thing.
Rock on means like Satan. That's what rock on means, Satan. But no, Mud Pit, that is insane. Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't go through with that. You got away safe. I guess that guy was nice for paying the fees at the campground, but obviously shouldn't have asked you to kill him. That's kind of heavy. So yeah, no, I'm glad you're safe.
It's like people can't conceptualize past the Christian idealisms. I'm literally not playing a role. Like, this is actually my personality. And people are like, you're the devil. I'm like, no, I don't believe in the devil. This is actually who I am. It's kind of freaking me out when you're calling me the devil or making little notions like, we worship the devil. I'm like, no, I don't. They're like, ha ha, that's the inside joke. You know, like, you say that you don't, but you actually do. And I'm like,
I've never heard anyone say that James Saroka worships the devil. Not a thing that I've heard.
Like, no, I actually don't. And they're like, we don't believe you. Here's sacrifices. And I'm like, this is awkward. Dead rats aren't my thing. Thanks for the offer. Dead seals freak me out, especially when I'm watching them being eaten by seagulls. But
dead seals freak you out? You being eaten by seagulls? I mean, like, that would kind of freak me out too. What the fuck is that about?
You know, it's all good. It's all good. I accept everybody. I love everybody. And hopefully I find something to eat before I die. If I don't, fuck it. It's been fun.
Well, he's originally from Pennsylvania. Like, that's where he grew up and everything. He talks kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Is it a Valley accent? Like Valley Girl accent that he has? I don't know.
No, it would be wrong if I didn't break the window in the organic store, right? That's what I thought. Hint, hint, heads up. Now you know, because it's Mike's super short show.
My super short show that's been going nonstop for 3 days straight. Literally, like, was going nonstop for 3 days straight up until this point. But yeah, cooking with silence. There are churches around here helping, but I am not religious and need good human decency, so I go to the only chain restaurants owned by corporations.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this one time. I don't play the Illuminati game, okay? I either am Illuminati or I'm not Illuminati. I don't play the, maybe one day I could be cool enough to, no, it's like, Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't fucking know. All I know is when the name of the organization is to illuminate the mind, I would imagine it wouldn't be a secret society. That's kind of, the redundancy is null and void. I'm pretty sure if there was an Illuminati, it wouldn't be a secret organization because it's about being illuminated.
I think it's about controlling people. At least that's what the conspiracy theories are about. What? Okay. James, like, it's in the name, guys, okay? It's in the name, so it can't be secretive.
Like the whole premise of it is to be in the light and obvious and whatnot. If anything, there might be evil afoot under the precipice of a pseudo quasi organization claiming not to be Illuminati, but perhaps infiltrated by such. I'm joking. I actually don't give a fuck at all. All I know is I like wearing black and white. The chicks are hot, and I ain't got shit to do. That's what I.
Is this like his application to join the Illuminati? Is it Illuminati? Isn't that chick? Am I fucking saying? No, it's the Illuminati, right? Yeah.
I know.
Why am I tripping about that? Hold on. Yeah, Illuminati.
Here's what it is. Like,
What am I?
I've kind of traded. It's so weird. Like everything. I have to say.
What's that creator? I thought the creator's name was like Illuminati, so I thought like it was something different, but I think she just spells it differently, right? Like with naughty, I'm just going crazy, yes.
The relativists are kind of accurate, at least in American society. I need some international experience in certain ways to like really decide for myself whether or not I agree with the whole relativity idea. I definitely see the immediate comparisons, like the immediate relation between certain facets of society being almost identical with differing gods or differing typesets of societal behaviors, right?
This is exactly the thing James needs to be thinking about right now, right?
Because like I'm over like living the way that I live now is kind of like the opposite of what I used to know. I'm 18. But
You're not fucking 18. It just throws that I'm 18. I'm 18.
I've had a lot of life experience.
You could say almost a decade more life experience than your average 18-year-old.
And it's just, I don't know. It makes me wonder if I should be like associating with people either way, because it's like I got away from all that to come to this, and then it's pretty much just the same thing wearing different colors or doing like it's the same thing. So like what, and then people are like religion, and I'm like no, I'm good, no thank you.
Just the Illuminati and cults for me. I'll pass on the religion.
And they're like, but you're literally the guy. I'm like, but that goes against the whole belief thing. Like all of it negates itself. I don't understand the premise of the necessity to exist within the type form you're requesting me to fit into.
But you're a guy. What would it be different if you were a girl? I thought he was gonna like come back to that, but I guess not.
And then they're like, okay, like, are you an alien? Like, no, I'm human. I'm not stupid. And I almost was like starting to fall in love with the color gray. And then I was like, wait a second. These people are living this way because like they actually believe they're aliens. And then I was like, well,
James, you believe you're an alien. He went on this whole story telling us how he's like technically an alien because his dad's an alien or something, or his dad had sex with an alien, something like that. It was crazy. But it's literally the opposite. You think you're the alien.
That's a belief system. Can't do it. Like for me, I'd fit in there because of the intelligence thing, but I'm also like mature enough to recognize that I'm not an alien, So,
I'm glad he came to that conclusion finally.
like, maybe I should then, because then I thought, well, maybe I'll do what the Luciferians do in the Catholic Church, right? Like, go pretend to be a Christian. I could go and hide behind the aliens, be like, oh, I'm an alien. But, like, knowing that I'm not an alien, right? But, like,
Wait, what? So the aliens are in the Luciferian church, and he was going to hide behind the aliens, pretend to be one. So he could do what?
but they're gonna figure me out because, like, I figured out a Luciferian, like, which is like impossible, but I did it. So I feel like there's really not anywhere that I could, like, be hidden. Like, not really. Like, people are always gonna know who I actually am, and considering I can't hide, I feel like all I'm gonna do is screw myself over by trying to hide. Because eventually, like, I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna think I'm hidden. I'm gonna behave as though I believe I'm hidden, and then I'm gonna start making mistakes that eventually come back to bite me because all of it's on record.
Yeah, what are the aliens gonna do when they find out you're not an alien? You're just pretending to be an alien this whole. He thinks he can trick the aliens. There's not even any aliens, guys, but he thinks he could trick them. So this is the last post he ever did before disappearing. This is from November 20th, I guess last year now. It's 2024 now.
Per se, Ooh, thanks for the duck boxes. Very cool. Thank you for all the beans. If I don't really say thank you for the gold beans, it's because I spend gold beans on pretty girls at the podcast. I don't save any of it. I don't have any way to cash it out. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't have any way to cash out my gold beans. If I had a girlfriend, I could cash out my gold beans, but I don't right now. As far as I know, I don't have one that I could cash out gold beans with. So, like, maybe there's a girlfriend somewhere that wants to help me cash out gold beans. But, like, I'm literally throwing away my money, and if I had a responsible girlfriend, probably wouldn't be throwing away my money.
You don't have any money to throw away. This is his attempt to get a girlfriend. I got all the beans, guys. Think about it. If you could be my girlfriend, you could cash out all these beans. Imagine that's how I tried to get chicks. Yeah, look, this AdSense, this could be our AdSense. Like, really, James? Well, how many beans does he even have right now? He's got 223 beans. I don't think that's even like $1. How much is $1? It's like 300 something, right? My thing was taking a long time to zoom. He's got 223. He's almost got $1. He needs like 30,000 to even cash it out. And he keeps making new accounts whenever he fucking feels like it, to be honest.
And I have a lot of it. And that I'm not lying about at all.
He doesn't have a lot.
And I do not have anyone in my life that has claimed to any form of currency that I own. And there isn't a way to steal it. There isn't a way to, like, force me to use it or do anything. It's kind of like something where I literally have to find, like, an actual girlfriend and use it in society. But I haven't met anyone humble on that level yet. I know you guys are, like, waiting for the full moon to, like, make a blood sacrifice of me. I hate to break it to you, we're already, like, super ahead of that already.
Oh, James has already been blood sacrificed. Okay, so he's just over $1 then. He's 13 beans over $1. Damn. All that could be yours, ladies. All of that and more could be yours.
Well, I'm just gonna pick up the porcupine because it's cute. I'm good. I went around town, and there isn't any clothing or anything left out for me. I actually can't believe that people are literally just gonna let me freeze tonight. I'm kind of surprised because, like, I don't care how bad somebody would be to me, I still wouldn't let them freeze.
There's crazy people out there. There's people who want to be with, like, I don't know, school shooters and stuff. And they, like, write them while they're in jail. I don't know. I do not know.
Freeze at night,
Maybe some women see that and be like, I could tame him, you know, I could fix him. He wouldn't do that to me because it's me, right? Heather Gillespie. I think him and Heather need to get together, bro.
I'd like leave something out for him, or at worst, I'd leave something out for him. You know, bring him home, something.
Heather looked past Dylan's flaws, right? Dylan already had like some domestic battery charges and drug charges, and Heather was still like, I like this guy.
But that's fucked up. This is like beyond, like, this is more fucked up. This is more fucked up than I thought this town could do. You know, like, I'm kind of disappointed. Like, I tested them, but they failed because they're actually being super mean. I didn't expect them to legitimately be super mean. So, like, now I know to expect it next time, but I'm, like, really disappointed. Because it's, like, the opposite ends of the spectrum, you know? Like, on one coast, they'll throw you right in prison, and then that's it. Whereas over here, they'll, like, just let you die. I thought I would come over here, and it would be, like, a different story. I thought they would, like, I don't know. I guess I fantasized a little bit that people would be cooler.
What did you expect of them? What did they just to throw you in jail? Is that it? On the East Coast, they just throw you in jail, but over here, they're gonna let me die. Did you want to get thrown in jail? Was that the plan?
Because it's California, you know? I was like, oh, people are going to be cool. Yeah, they're just as evil. That's okay. I'd rather be left to die than forced to live in torture.
Everyone who's ever helped James is evil.
Since I have to choose. At least I chose death, you know? Is anybody hearing me? Are my words being absorbed? Like, do people really not give a fuck that much?
You blocked everyone. You had me already throw my hands up in the air, and I had like 7 accounts blocked because you were having a little fucking hissy fit. You're like, no one's responding to me. Watch, it's probably gonna block everyone else in here now. 336 people. Because like, maybe there's like, maybe there's like 100, but definitely not 336.
Like, I would sleep on the bench and, like, let the cops wake me up in the middle of the night and let me beg them for help. But I'm actually past that, you know? Like, I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna go over to the campsite, and hopefully somebody comes and sees me sleeping where I'm allowed to sleep, but technically it's like not the campsite, and offers me help. And if they don't, and I live through the night, don't worry, the beast is on the way. It's inside me. Literally.
The beast is inside me, guys.
Like the beast of the east type thing that you always talk about. I don't believe in it, but whatever you call it that can be described in the Bible is essentially the way that I am when I have to survive as an animal in the wilderness. So let's do this. Yeah, fuck the Spanish.
Fuck Spanish. Where is this going? I mean, like, what kind? He doesn't survive like an animal. He needs to be around a charger pretty much all the time because his phone does not hold a charge very well when it's live. It's like a Heather, right? Heather can't be a fucking animal. They need to be by Wi-Fi or something. I think James actually has like data during this time. I think someone paid for like a month of a cell phone to kind of get him on his feet. And he's supposed to go to college or university or whatever. And that never happened. And now this is where we are.
What I'm saying is let the Spanish fuck the Spanish, because I actually believe there's a possibility somebody may actually help me. Because like on the quasi side of the family that doesn't.
Maybe that's what he means then by the Spanish thing. Is the Beast of the East like a Spanish wrestler?
Exist for me. There's a lot of Christians and stuff, and like I feel like they would probably rather me be the good guy than what they call the bad guy. You know, so like I'm not gonna put myself on the bench. That's gonna get me all this wonderful help, since like I have family that's associated with all the underground tunnels and the, you know, those big bunkers that are made for when nuclear bombs hit. I'm gonna go lay with the people because I believe in them, even though you're dumb enough not to. Do I have a place to live? I got a place to die. Do you got a place to live? Because as far as I know, life is a continual process
Life is a highway. Not for James. James does not have a vehicle to ride the highway.
of dying slowly. Having a place to live would be like Elon Musk stuff. And I don't, I don't have the shot that makes you live forever yet. I don't have Neuralink in my brain just yet.
But he has some kind of nanobots. He was going on about that too. I'm chipped. I got the nanobots inside me, but not Neuralink.
Are you homeless? Nope.
He is.
God's honest truth. I'm not homeless. I'm really, really nasty right now, but not by choice. It's just like I have so much to do all the time on my phone.
I have so much to do all the time on my phone that you have to be nasty that you got to live in filth and be homeless because of all this time you're spending on your phone. That sounds fucking crazy. Like,
okay, I talk to you all day. That I don't.
Talk to you all day and I only got $1 worth of beans.
And now I realize after like all of it, Chrissy, I don't know if you're here or not. Thank you for the burgers. That actually, like I did eat,
There you go. There you go.
like I could be thankful that I ate.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But like I am mad, Wouldn't you be? Someone comes in on a fake account, offers you burgers, makes it, uses it to make fun of everybody. Like that was a seriously bitch ass. That was a bitch move.
What are you talking about? Use it to make fun of everybody.
Like, that was fucked up. On top of that, you forced me to play a song that like was super mean to everybody.
Play a song that was super mean to everybody? What is he talking about? What the fuck is he talking about?
Now, my guess is that people probably treated you terribly. So, like, I didn't really mind. But so let's just try to be nicer. Because, like, I'm trying to be nicer. I could have destroyed half the world, and instead I didn't hit the button. I'm actually serious.
He could have destroyed the world. He didn't hit the button, though, guys. And he just let someone buy him hamburgers and made him... What song was played? The song's being played in the fucking restaurant? Because James has no control over that. That person had no control over that. I don't know why he's calling him a fake account. I don't fucking... I thought he was going to be grateful for a second, guys. That took a turn.
I'm not exaggerating. I could relate to the Russians right now. What I'm telling you is something that isn't classified yet because the Americans haven't found out yet. The Russians could have hit the button. They chose not to.
They got him to play a song for the burgers? What was the song?
Because of me. Yep, telling you the truth. We are alive right now because I convinced the Russians not to hit the button and blow up this part of California. You're more than welcome to fact check me. It'll take a couple of years to come through, a couple more years to be declassified. Fact of the matter is we're alive, so fuck you. Now, on a normal day, I'd be asking if they got anything extra. Today's not a normal day. Today is the best day of my fucking life. I'm going to turn it into a goddamn holiday for me and my family when I have one.
Yeah, you don't... No, there's no family. James, there's no family here. You guys are on fire. This is Soviet Russia. Bad song plays you. Yeah, he's so important he stopped the fucking Cold War.
Everything I want, but I'm sad and lonely. Me too. Oh my God, me too. Do you want to be lonely together? Misery loves company. At least that's what I'm told. I'm told that misery loves company.
POS.
Love amigos times 2. Times 2 what? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm camping. I'm like doing like extreme camping type stuff. I saved the world twice. Yes, thank you.
Extreme camping type stuff, and I saved the world twice. Just gotta throw that in there. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so POS by Suko. You're a piece of shit. No one cares if you go missing. If you could jump off a bridge and the world would not be different. Okay, I can see why this might trigger James. I mean, I can see why that song made James upset. I don't know about everybody else.
Thank you for the reminder. From nuclear warfare. Oh, wow. I didn't realize. Why am I out here? Why am I in this situation if I save the world from nuclear warfare from Russia in 2017 and now? Like, why am I sitting in the freezing cold dark when my requests are also based on what I'm owed from the past, not just like anything that people could pay up on for the good things I've done recently?
Yeah, 18-year-old Jimmy just saving the world over here. There's also like things he's done, but in his youth, right? So now that he's 18, he's not a youth anymore, I guess. I mean, does he think anyone believes this?
Like I haven't asked for anything for saving the world. I'm not gonna, because that would be super scuzzy.
Maybe that's the plan, though. Like, he just has to get someone stupid enough to believe all this, and if they believe this, they'll believe anything, and then he can just reel them in, you know what I mean?
But like, there's stuff that I'm actually owed for, and they're like, starve. And unless they're doing like super amazing out of this world stuff that I don't fully understand, which is a possibility, then I'm just like, the fuck, Lovely Me's like, yep, me too. She means me too. Oh, you too. She meant me three. Like, lonely? Okay, well, I'm in Carpinteria in California, and I'm super lonely. And you are more than welcome to come get me so we can be lonely together. I don't care who you are, as long as you're female. It could be male as long as you're straight. And that's that. I'm here. Y'all know where to find me. I'm literally in the same spot all the time.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, no.
And now that I saved the world again, I could sit right the fuck here and not have to be scared of being kicked out. Hopefully. I wouldn't put it past anyone, to be totally honest. But hopefully I'm good to sit here. It's just I have to stop talking about it because, like, probably now it's going to end up becoming, like, classified information. And then they're going to be like, you broke the rules. And I'm going to be like, sorry. All right. Welcome from Panama Bar. Well, you could send me like a Greyhound. Give me a Greyhound ticket. I scan my phone and I'll come right to you. Literally. Gio goes cow. Oh man, I would love some cocoa. That'd be wonderful. Take anything right now. Got 350 people to broadcast. Yeah, I don't know why people think this is a preference of lifestyle for me. It really isn't. Carly, did you get my apology? Carly, was it Carly? I don't remember her name. The one that got me burgers. Did she leave? Oh, Chrissy, that's right. Thank you, Chrissy. And I'm sorry for being like unappreciative. I don't know if you like heard my spiel. Like, I know you're more than likely like a middle-aged man, but it's totally fine. Food's food. I'm waiting on Wednesday. My man's is supposed to start spoiling me again. I don't think he's gonna, but he might. Like I gave up marriage for him.
I think he's talking about Josh. Sorry, I was dying that it was too big because I thought it was Clyde and wasn't Clyde. So then I had to catch my breath and go crazy. But so his man is Josh. Josh is not getting him anything. Better not be. He says not. And but that's the context here.
Yet he spoils me less now. Go figure.
And he did not give up his marriage for Josh. He blames Josh on his marriage ended because he beat his pregnant girlfriend on the side of the road and went to jail for it.
Kelly, Florida followed you. Thanks for the follow. 340 people to the broadcast. Thanks for the gold beans. I give them to people. I give them to women. women that I usually have a crush on. I'm pathetic. Okay. When it comes to women, I'm a blubbering mess. I'm really good with them, but like
he's around. He was watching earlier, but probably has to sleep for work tomorrow.
when it comes to the feelings part of it, I'm just like, here's all my money. I'll come shopping with you if you choose to bring me. I like shopping. Anyway, I would make a really good trophy husband. That's what I think I put it in my bio, didn't I? Like future trophy husband or something.
Yeah, he'll just complain all the time and bitch about all this stuff right now. That makes no fucking sense. I did all this stuff. I protected the world. I saved the world twice. And what do I get? 2 fucking hamburgers, no cheese.
Something like that. I'm actually serious. I would love doing that. Yeah, absolutely. It's just a thing. Like, I don't get bored and build fetishes, you know? Like, I always find something to do, or like I further invest in what I'm already doing. The only time I've ever had fetishes has been like when I just wasn't doing what I should have been doing. I'm making all religious jokes out of this that I'm saying, but I'm actually serious at the same time.
Very snug.
Like, that really is my truth at the same time. Like, I prefer not to engage in fetishes because I get super effective in certain facts.
Super effective? Fetishes are too crazy because James is too sexually adept. Is that what I'm getting?
Facets of society that I enjoy being the boss at. See, the thing is, they're like I mean, is it wrong that I don't want to extort the U.S. government, but can I be like, hey, I stopped nuclear warfare. Can I have more than 2 burgers?
What did he do to stop nuclear warfare, though? Can he elaborate just a little bit? Just a fucking little bit? I really would like to know. I'm very curious. I'm a curious individual.
Can I have more than 2 hamburgers, considering I stopped them from sending 2 nukes? Literally. While covering for America sending 2? What? I didn't say that. Look, I got 2 hamburgers tonight. Fuck your dead grandmother. Like, I'm stealing that phrase. It's mine now. Came from Periscope. I remember when I was like, oh my God, how deplorable. Like, I can't believe somebody would ever say that. Remember? Anybody remember me being like the biggest douche on the planet? Now you guys are like you still hate me. You know, like, I'm actually what you're supposed to call the good guy now, and you hate me for being a good guy.
This is him being a good guy. Okay.
I can never win. Anyway, I miss my A1 day ones, even my haters. Will somebody please fucking talk to me?
You banned everybody. I think Dylan might be able to beat him. Does Dylan have enough testosterone to beat James? James has a lot of testosterone. James is a very angry person, but he is also kind of like a fucking bitch. So, but Dylan's a super bitch, right? They have a lot in common. Dylan wanted to fight that girl. James has fought multiple women. Actually, I don't know. I don't know who would win. James is older than Dylan, and James doesn't have a bad back or shoulder or anything. He has Olympic genes. James, I think, has more false. Oh no, Dylan does the wrestling shtick. They're really similar. I hope Dylan doesn't end up like James Saroka, homeless, gone to jail for beating women. This is a cautionary tale, Dylan. If you're out there watching somewhere in a closet, I don't know what the Gallus sisters have you doing. I hope you're okay. If you ever need a place to stay, I can't take anyone in, but maybe I can find you somewhere. Some interesting place.
Fuck you and your heart. I'm going offense. I'm officially going offense. It's
James is also, yeah, he's on the streets, you know. He's a little toughened now. James would probably win if they did actually fight.
over. It's done. I'm sleeping outside. Fuck it. Offense. I don't care if I'm camping, what I'm doing. Offense. Shit's real now. Let's do it. Let's go. I ain't fighting with people that don't cause me problems. They ain't done shit to me. You guys want to get things all riled up from the other end of the screen and then sit back and watch, not realizing that now we're able to break down your doors without breaking the law. That's right. Don't forget it. I got SWAT on my side now. No shit. I'm 100% serious.
No SWAT teams on his side. What?
They're allowed to break your door down. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me unless you want to make a mess with me. And if you don't know how to clean it up, wait in the car. Now, if I clean it up without you, there better be dinner ready at home.
Better be.
I never meant to be so cold.
Is he singing while people are walking by? What? Okay.
It's an old person song. $334 people to the broadcast. 333 people in the.
First off, James is not 6'3". James is like, what was he? 5'8", 5'9". It said in his like mugshot thing. Also, have you seen James's racist rant day with the black bus driver? He had a lot of rage that day. I think Dylan would cower at that version of James.
The broadcast. I'm about to Tesla the fuck out of this. You ready?
Tesla it?
Just like that. That's a lot of electric car sex. Kind of wild. I knew I wanted a Tesla for a reason. I didn't know that was the reason.
Electric car set. Okay. What the fuck?
I almost accidentally followed you. Can we like not call people all the way out? Because like that's actually horrible. That's really fucked up. Thank you for understanding. Like I don't care how mean somebody is to me. I would not want.
Skeleton is 6'3".
You know. Like there's certain things you don't want people to know. Most people already know that I have actually shat my pants before, but like it's not really something you talk about. You know, you don't really want to like expose people that way. People do it anyway. Society's cruel. What can you do? Where I'm from, we say nut up or shut up. I nut up. You know? Another option is either be good or be good at it. I'm good. I'm not good at it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if you.
That's a Lil Wayne lyric. I was like, who the fuck said that? I mean, maybe someone else other than Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne definitely said that one time.
See where I'm sitting and what I look like, I'm not good at it. But I'm good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I guess I'm fucking zoned out. He does that a lot. He shits his pants.
Oh, man, that was some refreshing honesty. Same. Thanks, Kelly. Daniel, I am. Welcome to Bigo. Brooksy, welcome to Bigo.
I don't know. It's a planet, and I mean Jupiter is a god rather than a god.
Wonder Woman, welcome to.
What the fuck was that about? I mean, like, they sound pretty like crazy. Like James Jupiter is a god. Okay.
Broadcast. Right, I'm a male. Welcome for the Philippines. See, here's the thing. It's not that I believe I'm a god, okay? It's that by the classification that a god is described as, I fit the description of a god.
Yeah, what description are we going by here, James? Homeless, fucking social media addict who can't do anything for himself. Thinks everything's owed to him. Kind of like Heather. A lot like it. You need to get him with Heather. I swear to fucking God. Go fight Xavier.
I'm telling you the truth. I actually do. Like biologically, I fit the description of a god. Now, in the way that I see the world, gods don't exist. God doesn't exist to me. But like I engage with the culture because people believe in gods and they exist, and like they believe that entities that are like in a similar bracket are gods. Like there's actually a chick that do I follow her? No, I don't. I'm covering for her right now. There's a chick on here that's like, what do you call it?
A god as well. I mean, he shit his pants more recently than that, CD. He's like, it was this last time he came back. There's at least 2 or 3 times I remember him shitting his pants.
We're getting her. She's, what's the word? Not possessed. Hosting, maybe. What's the word? So dark. It is really, really dark. What's the word when you embody like the spirit of a god or like an entity or something of that notion? The point is, she is manifesting Astarte. Astareth. What else is she known as? Set's consort.
What? What is he talking about?
The Russians tried to call me Set. I don't want to be the god of death. I'm sorry. But in all seriousness, like I would rather save people than kill them. I believe because I feel it. Jay, will you come feel it? Because like I need a cuddle. I don't mind a believer. I need love. I'm lonely and sad and broken inside. I'm also like a really strong man that like as broken as I am, I can still like really, 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 really look like I'm not broken. Because God is love. Well, come be my God. How about that?
I mean, what the fuck? James. Where do you guys think he is? Congress is a homeless shelter. I should really verify that with him. Probably, right? Probably. Congress sent me some DMs one time and they weren't what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't real? I don't know. So I should probably verify this with them.
Let me lead you into temptation so you can lead yourself out and go to mass or something. I'll wait in the car. Like we're going to the grocery store. Oh, come on. That was a good one. Come on. That was hilarious.
That's right, CD-ROM. A lonely, broken, sad man who was also strong and shits his pants.
No. You know what? I'm taking the points on that. I don't care what you say. I found it hilarious. I enjoyed it. I'm keeping it. Keeping that joke. We're going to go to mass, and I'm going to wait in the car like we're at the grocery store.
Mass? He's gonna go to mass? I don't know if Conger's here. I don't know what time zone Conger's in. If it wasn't midnight, I would call him. I'd be like, hey, Conger. He called me one time when I was on stream. We FaceTimed each other. I can't remember what he had to tell me. It's something. But yeah, no, he's a funny guy.
That's that. It's mine. Keep it done. Conversation over. Conversation not over. I'm sorry.
What is happening here? What are they saying?
All right, conversation. I usually try to let someone have last words when they need it.
I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. Hello, Angelato.
when you guys are done trying to please yourselves and like please each other, life is
He better not be in PA. He's not allowed there. If he is in PA, he's in for trouble.
so short. I'm probably gonna die tonight. I'm not kidding. Like, I don't have the proper layering to like actually survive through the night. I'm trying to say it with like with a vocal tone that says like I am gonna live, you know.
Maybe he didn't live through. Nah. We like. I remember getting some kind of verification that he was alive after this. I think it might have been actually. Remember when he was in front of that like electrical box or something, and there was like a family just around him, and he was ignoring them. That was after this night, so he's just hamming it up. He also threw away his jacket and his pants. Remember that? And then he was mad because like it got cold at night, and it was like maybe you shouldn't have thrown away the fucking jacket and pants. He's like, no, they betrayed me because there was a hole in the fucking pocket, and he lost his money.
But like,
He basically is.
People don't believe me that I don't believe in reincarnation because of like how effectively I play this role that I'm not playing on purpose.
Yeah, him and Heather are the same. He's like just a guy version. I don't know what he's doing.
Like, I understand my future son is supposed to like bring the end of Christianity, but like, can we not do this today?
His son is supposed to bring the end of Christianity. Is he like implying his son is the Antichrist?
It's like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I don't want to die. Can we like save the apocalypse for another day?
We have to do.
Maybe. Please.
I mean, that's a big ego right there. Thinking he did just say he is like genetically a god, and he's just sitting in silence.
Okay, I'm gonna shut the broadcast down unless somebody says something. There's no reason there shouldn't be any commenting at all.
You blocked everyone. You blocked all the real people. At least he like turned his fucking volume up. Finally. So usually we should be there. Yeah, he's not on acid. This is just him. This is just him. Maybe acid would fix his brain. I don't know.
Whatever.
There, someone said something. So.
Oh, finally, a non-pussy. What's up, Diggity? How are you? Every time I think I'm done with men, a reason to exist shows up. Because he says something. something dark side of the force.
What?
Something cool. You ever see 22 Jump Street? Ooh, Love Me goes, what do you need to be happy? Your love. Right now, what do I need to be happy? I mean, I see happiness as a fleeting exit. Like, I don't see happiness as a state of mind. I see happiness as an experience. Whereas like joy is like long-term, right? Like, I have my joy. That's saying like I have so much joy in my heart that I could be absolutely horrifically miserable all the time, sleep in the freezing cold, probably die every night, and be okay. Happiness, I don't have any of. I love sex and food. And those are the two things that I live to enjoy.
Like pretty much every other. Okay.
And people think I'm playing a social role when I'm being totally serious. Every time I say it. No matter when I say it. Why so dark? Hi, Rose. It's dark because
it's my soul. That's what Darker Fuck would say. Something like that.
It's dark out. We get 12 hours of darkness every day. 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 12 hours of darkn
Do we?
Did anybody know that we're having a polar shift?
Oh my god. He's in California. I don't know why I said we, but like in November there's 12 hours of darkness?
That the magnetism of the Earth is shifting quickly.
I had not noticed. Nope, I did not notice the magna shifts.
So here, you need to get one of those tents, or at least build a cartoon house to stay warm. Cartoon house joke is hilarious. I'm gonna take that as a McDonald's reference. I do need a tent. I have been offered to steal people's stuff a few times, but like,
What do you mean you've been offered to steal people's stuff? Who is offer? You could, James. This is an opportunity to steal something right here. Who does that? What are you talking about?
it's not really my thing, you know. Thankfully, people are testing me in a normal way. Yeah, like being like, take that, and then not really like saying take it, but like it's kind of obvious that it's like there for me to lift, and then I don't, and then all of a sudden they're acting way more honest around me, and I'm like, yes, progress.
Well, like you think this is a test? Like they're just leaving like $100 bill offer here, and then they're just like, it's a nice day out, isn't it? And then James doesn't take it, and then he's like, okay, he trusts me now. The fuck is he talking about?
Water. See, I can't drink water. That's the worst part. The tough part is if I don't drink enough water during the day, when the nighttime comes, I can't drink water, or I will end up like with bloated limbs. And
Oh, bloated limbs. I thought it was gonna be like I'll turn into a fucking vampire or something, or I'm like a gremlin. I can't have water after dark. So right now he's apparently at a campsite, but like not on the actual campsite. And he's hoping someone will like invite him into the campsite, and maybe someone did because we never heard from him after this.
and being far more cold. So like if I don't drink enough water during the day, I have to like stay dehydrated throughout the night, and it really sucks. Happy is just moments. I agree. So here, yeah. Fred Post sent hearts. Thank you. Hey, Post is one of my favorite music artists' last names. Rose, okay. Rose goes, is it cold there? Yes, I am freezing. Like, do you not hear me begging you? Do you not hear me begging? Passively begging? Like, past the point of what most beggars do?
What do they do?
Yeah, it's cold. It's really cold. I have one pair of clothing and a blanket. It's very cold.
Oh, he has the blanket. I keep forgetting that because it's like totally black screen. But he got the blanket. Okay.
Very fucking cold.
I can't laugh at other things while there's James being cold in front of me, or I was like, yeah, heat for it. You know, people are like, that Steve guy. It's just wrong. I'm a fan of your channel, but this is wrong. I don't want that happening again.
And everybody is too pussy to like fucking just throw shit at me and give me what I need. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm sorry, I don't know how else to say it.
Well, you didn't read the part about James Saroka in the Bible where that's what his test was, to come down to earth and test the world test their integrity. I remember that in the Bible.
You can't see my face, so I'm gonna like try to get away with saying it, but like everybody's a fucking pussy. People are fucking pussies nowadays, you know? And like their version of not being a pussy is like fighting you. Like, no, that makes you more of a pussy. Like, maintain some self-discipline. Trust me, I've maintained a lot of discipline to not hit anyone yet. And fuck.
I mean, he probably would draw the cops. He doesn't like the cops. But if you want somebody to come help him, a fire would be a good idea. I don't know if James knows how to make a fire. I don't know if he had a lighter either.
Family. Maybe you? Rose goes, here in Phil.
Let's just pick up line. You got a family? Maybe that's you. I'd be like, oh, no, probably not.
Philippines still summer. Nice. You know, can you bring me to the Philippines?
He's stateless, so he can't work. He refuses to.
I've met Duterte in the ether.
I don't know who that is. Is that another god?
Literally. Seriously, like there's certain circles where people call me 11. I'm not exaggerating. Like season 4 is practically based on my life.
You talking about Stranger Things? Isn't there like an 11 in Stranger Things? Or am I mixing that up with another show? I think I only watched Stranger Things once. That's what my brain's telling me, but I don't know for sure. Or I'm assuming it is season 4, right?
Why not? I don't know. You'd have to get me there though. I found that people in the Philippines are either really poor or they have private jets. So like I get a lot of Filipino chicks that hit me up that have private jets, and I don't know why I haven't taken them up on the offer yet.
Filipino chicks that have private jets. Sprink said that she was like an airline attendant and that she could get them on planes. I don't know if that's like that. There's a lot of Filipinos that are hitting them up with private jets. What?
Probably because I want an American girl. Sorry, I don't mean to be like super creepy. I'm really scared. Oh my God, they're literally scared of me. I'm sorry that you are surrounded by creepy, uncomfortable, aggressive men. I'm not one. I don't think anybody got that joke.
I beg to differ, but
I'll go there and you go here in my country. Okay. You can be Step and I'll be whoever you are. And I'll be warm all the time. And I'll work on a farm and stuff like that.
Stuff like that, you know?
She goes, haha. She thinks I'm joking. Sounds like there's a party down the street. I will never explore these side streets.
Why not?
I wonder how long I live here before people start talking to me, like in real life, you know? It's kind of weird. Like, I'm here for a while, and, like, people don't talk to me.
You're not a very, like, inviting person to talk to, especially if you're muttering to your phone like this, you know? If I was walking past you and I heard this, I wouldn't want to talk to you.
You know, like, you ever live somewhere, like, you know, like when you, or even if you're only visiting or traveling, like people talk, you know, people talk to you, you talk to them. Like I feel like I'm in India, like where the guy on the side of the street doesn't get acknowledged, like their existence is just acknowledged entirely. It's so weird. Rose goes, I talk to you. I'm glad you talk to me. You're cute. Uh-oh, here come the Filipinos. I can feel it. They're coming like a barrage of elephants ready to attack for fertility purposes. I could give you American babies as long as you don't charge me for child support. Oh, well, they won't be. They will be American babies. There's a question.
There's if I don't want to pay child support, would the kid that would be the bastard child of mine get American citizenship, even though like no one's supposed to know who the father is? Is that what he's about to ask? Is that what he's about to ask?
Being stateless, what happens to the child if I have a child in America or in any country?
I don't know. I don't know, James.
Is that child then a citizen of that country? I wonder. What I'm realizing is I should go to the Philippines. I'm right here. You come
Imagine that's where he ended up, in the Philippines.
to me. You had your day when I could have came to you. It was a long time ago.
I think she's at her sister's right now, but you should message her and be like, "What's up, Sprinks?" And she'll be like, "Yo." That's how me and Sprinks talk to each other.
I am too stubborn. I am overly stubborn. Guys, I really want to wake up at like 2 a.m. Could you talk to me, please? Because I seriously will. I'll be awake at like every hour of the night. Then I'll be awake at 3 a.m. Then I'll come out here and charge, and I'll live stream and be miserable. And like literally, this morning was torture, absolute torture. I don't have any way to keep my toes warm tonight. I'm going to be so cold tonight. Will you please talk to me so I don't have to like go to another broadcast and like be super creepy and like masturbate my way to sleep? Because like I'm really tired of setting myself up because I'm afraid of being out here.
The train! The fucking train scared me, guys. How much number you got?
I don't want to masturbate my way to sleep on my own broadcast. Are you kidding me? That'd be even weirder.
Oh, we'd be almost done.
I mean, unless you're paying me, then maybe. They can't technically see me doing it. I don't have shame is for the dead. I'm not dead. I don't have shame. Layer up as much clothes as you can and get one of those used up cars. Steal it if you have to in order to survive. Well, I have one pair of clothing and I don't have clothes to layer up with, and a car would be useless because I can't get gas. Or a Filipino wants to have American guy. Well, send them my way. Bring them in the broadcast.
So is that what people meant when they're like, he got kicked out for jacking it? That's what I heard. But is he about to get kicked out?
Well, fuck you, bro.
Someone was like, oh, I thought this said no, but it says more Filipino wants to have an American guy. Don't waste your time on beans and chicks. Oh, that's who he got mad at. Don't waste your time on beans and chicks. He's like, fuck you, bro. I thought he was getting mad at the other person. Sun Queen 800, thank you for the $5. Heading to bed. Thanks for all the recent James content. Your streams are great. It feels like we are just hanging out together IRL. Thank you. No, I appreciate you. Thank you for the 5. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I try to stream every day. I don't know if I can change the time slot, but some people are like, I can never catch the streams. I'll try to do more early streams for people. But yeah, right now, this is like, I think the best times to do them, at least in my schedule.
Wonder why I stick to the ladies. Don't waste your beans on chicks. I don't have a way to spend my beans.
Why are you talking to this guy, James? You already kicked him out. This is the guy that said it. It says the guy's been kicked, but he's still talking to him as if he's there. I don't know why.
I don't have a way to collect my gold. I don't have a way to collect my gold beans and turn them into cash.
I think I'm gonna end it soon, anyways. Actually, because I think there's just a minute or two left, unless I'm forgetting how long this stream is, and then that's it. That's all I got for tonight.
Fuck, I don't want to go to bed. It's so fucking cold. I'm getting tired, but I don't want to. I'm thinking, like, I don't have anywhere else I could lay. I don't have anywhere else to go. But it's too
Xavier's live? Like our ex?
fucking cold to stay here. Like, I would rather, like, pretend to be homeless for a night and, like, sleep in town under some sort of awning or something, you know?
I would watch that like over Heather's lives any day. I wonder what Xavier is stream. I assume just like music, right?
I love cold country. That's awesome. I'm built for the cold, but I hate the cold. Reminds me too much of my shitty childhood.
Your shitty childhood. I mean, like the very beginning of his childhood is bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm gonna be ending it soon. Oh no, wait. I think you're in here earlier. I think you were in here. I think I said hi. Pretend. I don't know. I don't know. Candy Brock, thank you for the $5 super sticker. I think. Do I have the other thing? I do have the other thing up here. It should. Oh, whoa. It's like zipping and doodon. Is it gonna let me see what it is? It's loading. Whoa. It's a cool. Is that a weed guy? It's a Nintendo controller or game controller. Thank you. Yeah, fucking. I want if someone can convince Xavier to do it live, I'd watch that shit all the time.
Okay, I'm leaving. Good night.
Oh, there we go. So that's it. That was the end of James's return. He never came back. Hasn't come back since, guys. Thought that maybe he came back, but nope. So the channel that uploaded like an hour of this, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Scammers, Beggars, something. They also cover like another guy. I'm gonna link him in the description. Like now I will. It should already be in there. I'm sorry. Maybe I can get it pulled up. Actually, don't know if I have the link. It'll be there. It'll be there definitely by tomorrow. It'll be there in like the next like 10 minutes. I just gotta find it. But yeah, thanks everyone who came out tonight. You guys are awesome. Thanks again to Sun Queen and Candy Bronx for the super stickers and super chats. What do we have for planned for tomorrow? I can't remember, but there'll be something. And then Thursday is Darker Fuck and Friday is Heather. I don't know what Wednesday or Tuesday is. I don't know, but I'll find something for us. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. Happy New Year. It's the first stream of the new year, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.